Hey man, let's jump right into it. Jaguar Wright has been accused of telling stories that sometimes could be lies or are completely truth. This time it's about Jamie Foxx allegedly playing basketball completely naked. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan, or according to her. And now, actor Taryn Turner, the same dude from Menace to Society, is stepping up to clear it all up. Fair use. Shout out to Art of Dialogue, always with the heat.
Crazy, man. But looking at this Jaguar Wright interview, she also alleging that Jamie Foxx be having naked basketball games at his house. Is there any truth to that?
Wow. So let me tell you, let me clear something. First of all, who in the hell gonna have a naked basketball game? That's not accurate. Nobody have a. So let me explain. First of all, I remember a basketball game, right? I do remember a basketball game. But so listen, so at the basketball game, it was actually a basketball game. It wasn't like dudes and it just playing basketball naked. No, it's just like how when you play basketball and horse, it was horse. So say you got some girls and some and guys in this horse, and you're playing horse and you miss. And somebody be like, may take off a ring or take off you try to take off a shoestring, you try to take off everything, but because you playing a game. So it was really was a game of horse that was like, oh, if you miss something, take a sock off or not nobody just going outside playing no naked ass basketball. So so all right, just for a second, who will actually play a naked basketball game? Like,
Man, we gotta continue shortly after this one. I don't know what. Who's telling the truth? Was Jaguar telling the truth? Or is this guy just doing the potato situation? Let's break this down, man.
I was just about to say, man. I thought, you know, he didn't help. I think he thought in his mind that he's going to say something that's better, but it's not actually better. So I have two questions when I heard that story, and of course, guys, thank you for tuning in. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. But yeah, KR. So two things that I thought about as I was listening to the story. First and foremost, I have played horse countless of times. Usually it was just for fun. It can be for
Not at
bragging,
JB.
right?
Wait. Don't forget the disclaimer. Not at JB Fox house, right?
Not at Jamie Foxx. I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
So
Making
I
sure,
did it for
making sure.
fun. I did it for bragging rights. We used to make difficult shots. And for those of you who don't know, guys, horses, when you have two players, usually you have two, you can play with more. But the first one tries to make a trick shot or tries to just make a shot, and the others need to follow him. And if you follow him, then you don't get a letter. But if you follow him and you make the shot exactly the way he did, then nothing happens. But if you miss, then you get an H, you get a letter, and then you get the ORSE, and by then you have horse, you lose, right? So that's the game. And if the first one misses, then the next one will become the player who can determine which move, right? You would want to score with. Now, I've played it for fun. I've played it for bragging rights. I've even played it for money. I've never played it for clothes. So that's the first thing. This is the first time I heard about it. And if you tell me that it's like Neo playing basketball with his four concubines, that's a different story. But
It's a different story.
but Tyron is talking about women and men, so it's a bit like It's a bit wilder, but hey, it can happen. I don't know. I don't know. But that's the first. But that's the first remark I have.
Okay.
The second remark. Well, let's make it three because the second remark I have is when Tyron spoke. Tyron is his name, right? He said, "No, no. Who's playing basketball? We were playing horse." I mean, that's like semantics, right? Does it really matter? I think it doesn't matter if you're playing that soccer, football, table tennis. The issue isn't the sport; it's the nakedness. But the third point, KR, which is actually more of a question, I guess. They're playing horse. I'm just wondering how do they spell it? So do you get a W first? Uh, a WHOR. How do they spell it? That's my question because that's like a different kind of game. And he asked the question, who would play horse naked? Depending on how you spell it, there are enough people who are willing to play horse naked. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's continue. Let's continue watching what else he has to say about this.
Hey man, we finna go
Curious.
outside. We ain't got no. We just naked. We gonna. That sound corn. Come on, man. By the way, this is 20 some years ago for the record. Like, so you know how guys are. They're kind of like, man, we got some girls. How we go, man? We just trying to have some fun. You know what I mean? So you just like, what can we do? It's like how somebody play Truth or Dare, or somebody play, all these little taboo games that people play. So it was like, okay, let's play horse. So that means HORSE. So if you miss,
Horse.
you take something off. Hey, women, do y'all agree to that? Yeah, that's fine with us. You know, that's all it was. It wasn't no alcohol. It was just a game of horse with females. Horse. Now, if it was if it was all boys, then I could understand how everybody would be irritated. Like, wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Cause in your opinion, you thought it was like just boys playing basketball or something? Is that how you took it?
Yeah, I thought it was all dudes.
Nah, man. Nah.
Yeah, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy. But hey, basically what he's saying is they were trying to set up the ladies, and the ladies were willingly participating in the setup.
I guess
Because I
so.
don't think 20 years ago there wasn't a WNBA team, right?
Yes, there was, right? Because they've been
There was.
losing. Yeah, if they've been
Oh yeah,
losing
they've been
money
losing
20
for
years in a
25
row,
years.
so that yeah, if they've been losing money 25 years in a row, KR, I saw somewhere that the NBA, I don't know if this is true, but I believe I saw it in a real on a legitimate channel. But that the NBA saves. Oh yeah, it was on Valuetainment. I remember now. The so the WNBA saves money when the women don't play.
Well, they are losing. So technically, that's not really that big of a stretch or to think about, because I mean they're losing money. What was it? 50, 50, 50. It's
20.
it's 50 right now, right? 50 million a year or
Oh yeah, yeah,
40.
like that, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so right now they're losing 40. So guess what? If you're not playing, I don't have to pay anyone. I don't have to pay the fights because they're getting private PJs. They're flying PJ these days, private flights to games. And sometimes we probably 10,000 people watching, paying $5 a ticket. How could you
Yeah.
cover that? But hey, it's crazy, RJ. Let's walk through it real quick, man. Would you say that? So this is the problem sometimes I have with Jaguar, is that sometimes she tends to blend things into each other, truth and lies, half truths, half lies. Uh, and she tells stories she might have not seen herself, but heard in the industry. So she's like a ASAP Telly kind of situation. So she's basically said that back in the day, Jamie Foxx had his thing where his boys would hoop together in nude. So basically, by him telling the story, that's incorrect, right?
So I don't know if it's incorrect here, because if you're playing a horse, so let me play like the devil's advocate. If they're playing horse and they're taking off their clothes, it's highly probable that at some point during the game you have a bunch of dudes in their underwear.
They're playing against the girls, right? That's what he said.
No, he said they're playing horse. Horse means that they're
Yeah,
not playing against each other. They're just it's just trick shots, for example. Let me just put it like that: trick shot. They're not really
yes,
playing
against
against each other.
girls. Well,
Yeah, but not
they're-
really playing against each other. There's no defense getting.
dude, you're playing. You're trying to score. Just because rally,
And they're trying to play
you're not
horse.
driving. Just because when you're, rallies, right? Rally, you're driving against yourself, against the time.
Uh-huh.
Just because you're not technically defense and offense doesn't mean that you're not playing against each other. You're trying to keep your clothes on, so you're playing against someone who's trying to also keep their clothes on, right?
Well, you're assuming that there aren't dudes there who want to take their clothes off and missing shots.
Well, you're right on that one. You're,
Right,
you're right. Yo,
so
yo. You don't know. You're right. You're right. You don't know who's
and the thing about
who's
Jaguar is
into what.
the thing about Jaguar is, aside from the fact that she's a great singer, when she talks convincingly. But she
Definitely.
also has like she talks with a lot of emotions, whether it's true or not. So, and the thing is it a lie if there were at certain points dudes playing? You're talking about rallies, right? So that's actually proving the point, proving Jaguar's point. They weren't playing defense against each other, but if you're considering them playing horse naked, playing naked basketball, then she didn't lie. Because there are a lot of games that you can play basketball. I mean, the conventional way is of course the 5-on-5, but then now you have 3-on-3.
The way she said it, so the way she said it sounded like 505 naked. All all ninjas. I'll be honest, RJ. I've
No,
seen the
no,
interview. It sounded
no,
like 505, all ninjas, no wait ladies there on some fan stuff. I
no
wanna
zone
say it.
defense. Everyone's playing man to man.
Ain't no one trying to block anything. It's like the All-Star game.
No one's trying to shoot from three. Everyone's trying to go down the hole.
This is not a Diddy basketball game. Those are different ones. Diddy would even stand on his toes to lift up the spirits. Let's put it
Yeah,
this way.
yeah.
No, but hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you would say she is talking half truths. So that's the
And half
problem a lot of
truths are
times.
half truths are still full lies.
That's the
Usually.
problem. Or she doesn't know. She's heard the story and now she's retelling the story without having all the information. That's the biggest problem a lot of times. I think she's trying to do the right thing, but Jaguar sometimes is a very conflicted person. And
She's not a conflicted.
no, not conflict. That's not right.
She's I know that's not the word you're looking for.
No.
Polarizing, not polarizing, but she's polarizing. Controversial
Definitely
person. She's a controversial.
controversial. I think sometimes she knows that her saying certain things will grab people's attention. Saying Jamie Foxx, RJ, let's be honest. Saying Jamie Foxx has naked man playing basketball at his home, you'll be like, what the heck is this?
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good reel.
Yeah, but and I don't see that happening. So I have
What? Oh, you mean in
Jamie.
real?
Yeah, I mean Jamie
Yeah,
Foxx is more
so
like
I'm
a
talking about her.
yeah, yeah,
Jamie,
yeah.
I don't. To be honest, I don't think this is either a joke or something wild like that. Um, but I think Jaguar
Or it's
knows.
maybe you're taking it out of I'll give you an example. It's all how you word something. I remember when I was doing criminal law like a while back. I'm not doing it. I haven't done it for like 8 years. When I was doing it, there was a case where a dude was arrested and put in jail because they suspected him of attempting grape. And so I was there as his defendant. I talked to him first. He told me a story. He said he was walking around. He saw a garden. He had a bag with him, and in that bag there was lotion amongst other things. And I was so when I got there,
Wait, stop, stop right there, stop right there, because I have questions. Probably the viewers also have questions.
okay,
Are you defending Diddy? Were you defending Diddy?
this wasn't yeah,
Okay,
no, no, no,
you're
no.
talking about lotion, baby
Yeah, lotion,
oil,
not oil, not oil. I didn't say baby oil. No, I said lotion. And so,
potato. It's a
yo,
lubricant.
and KR, and I said, okay, and what happened? He said, yeah, I was just walking, and then I saw the the gate was open, and there was music or something, and I just walked in that direction. So he did admit to having gone on a property, on a private property. In any case, I didn't I didn't hear anything wrong with that. So I was like, why are they holding you in jail? Doesn't make sense. So then I had to talk to the judge commissioner, and we were talking. There's like a procedure. The judge commissioner starts, and then the prosecution makes their case on why he should remain in jailed pending a court case and so on. And I said, no, I don't see that. Any case, and I told the judge commissioner, what's the problem? He didn't have anything, just like a bag. This is what happened. He had a bag with a couple of appliances. He says, and the judge, and this is what I mean when I say it all depends how you word something. He told me, well, I understand your point, but from what we concluded out of the story, your client trespassed on a property where a young um, lady of 20 lives with a bag and in it a bottle of Vaseline. When he said it like that, I thought to myself, well, if you put it like that, throw him in go throw him
Yeah.
in Guantanamo, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy way to word it. Hey,
I mean, and
anyway,
it's everything is wording. So maybe what Jaguar is saying isn't maybe she's
malice.
using I don't know if it's not malice, but she's using different words. And it can be that those words are they're they're not entirely lies, but they do create a different image of what the truth actually is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Anyway, so let's see what happens, man. Jaguar just got her award. Maybe she's plotting right now with the masses to take down more bigger names. They feel that Jay-Z, now they're gonna go back, try to slice some other people. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think. Do you believe Jaguar Wright's story? Do you believe Mr. So I forgot his name. Turner's story. Ah, jeez. Or do you believe Jamie Foxx really is FAN? Let us know in the comments. We'll be picking one of the best comments to feature in one of our next videos. Ajay.
Yes, guys. Remember as well to rate the show by pressing the like button, follow us on our other socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. Here on the Double Thought Show, we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from complex situations. So if you like what we do, keep supporting us. And as KaiR already said, please engage with us in the comments as well.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's go to the second topic. Legendary West Coast figure, also known as Big U, and a bunch of other Rolling 60s Crips have been arrested in LA. Word on the street is this might be tied to a major Rico case. Fair use.
This afternoon, the alleged leader of the Rolling 60s Crips gang made his first appearance in federal court. In fact, we just got this sketch in from the courtroom. The judge ordered Eugene Henley Jr. to remain in federal custody at least until his detention hearing, which is now scheduled for March 31st. Henley turned himself in to federal agents yesterday. Investigators also looking into his charity and how he used donations and grant money. NBC4's Alex Rozier joins us live with reaction you will see for the first time only on 4. Alex.
Cullen, Eugene Henley Jr.'s charity received millions of dollars in grant money from the city's GRID program. That's the Gang Reduction and Youth Development Program. But the feds say his charity was a front for his criminal enterprise. And today we're hearing reaction from other grant recipients who reacted to this news. Eugene Henley Jr., known as Big U, is well known in the community.
This season 2 of Checking In.
On his podcast seen here on YouTube, he's been joined by celebrities like Nick Cannon.
I grew up in a church.
And Snoop Dogg.
The big homie. Yes, sir.
But Big U's also known for his nonprofit, Developing Options, that works to reduce gang violence.
They do tremendous work with youth, particularly around sports and gang intervention.
Dr. Robert Sacedo runs Community Build, another organization that works on gang reduction, and he knows Big U.
Your experience with Big U has been positive.
Oh, absolutely positive.
And that's why he was stunned to learn of his arrest. The feds say Big U ran a criminal enterprise that committed a series of racketeering crimes, including extortion, human trafficking, fraud, and the 2021 murder of an aspiring rapper.
I was shocked to hear, but we're always shocked when we hear the initial news. And that's why I always tell people, hey, let's not rush to judgment.
The feds also said Henley Jr.'s charity was a front for his criminal enterprise.
The real question is this the end of street dudes podcasting? Are the feds always watching? Did Big U own his words? Well, did Big U trusted the wrong people? Let's get into it.
KaiR, the rapper they're talking about, the aspiring rapper, is that Nipsey?
No, it was another
Someone
guy.
else, right?
Well, I'm gonna play a couple of videos and you'll see. But
Okay,
yeah,
Yeah,
the
'cause
guy
I
who he popped. So the guy who popped, I'll give you
Allegedly?
some background. Well, allegedly, according to the police. According to the police.
Allegedly. Yeah.
According to the police, the guy he has a record label. The guy was one of the rappers that were recording. He was paying studio time for him. The guy recorded a diss track towards Big U. Big U didn't like it. Big U picked him up, drove to Vegas, popped him there, left the body there, drove back, and the rest.
That's
is
what they're
history.
saying.
That's what the police is saying. Yes.
All right, guys. We want to know what you're saying as well. So remember to engage with us in the comment. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos. But yeah, KaiR, I read something about Nipsey. That's why. But I guess it's best if you just continue sharing what you've read or maybe videos you saw.
Yeah, I'll show a couple of things because I mean, the title is the caption is saying loose lips sink ships. We all know loose cannon. So those who don't know, you'll know real
So-
fast.
I have a question. You're saying loose lips sinks ships.
Yes.
Is that how you write loose?
No,
don't know.
that's not how you that's how you write loose cannon's name.
Okay, I have another question.
Oh.
If loose lips sinks ships, are you saying? I just want to make sure that I understand you correctly. Okay. But are you saying that Rose sunk the Titanic? Because she was sleeping around with Leo DiCaprio and another dude. So just
Let me share the video. I don't know what you're bringing. That a former ex. Anyway,
I'm just asking.
that's a debauchery, by the way. They're telling that story like it's a romantic story, bro. She was banging a anyway. Imagine.
Let's stay
Fair
on
use.
topic.
Let's stay on topic. Fair use.
It's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and as soon as we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how do they get the? Oh, well, we're gonna just give them like $40,000 back and stuff like that. But cause it's actually putting us in paperwork, right? And like doing like real police shit. I seen it get like 20 guns, and when he got 20 guns, he's selling them to the homies. But I'm like, why are you writing down the serial numbers? So it's like he was doing like that, and I didn't catch on. So it was like I'm waking up now. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm his right hand man. You get what I'm saying? So when it came down to like dirt and stuff like that, I'm gonna get it. You get what I'm saying? And then like. One day,
you know why he wanted to get a dude back to 40, right?
So basically, it's like, cause he'll be like he'll manipulate things. Like we'll go and do something, and as soon as we do it to show up to the house like 10 minutes later when we trying to counting everything, right? And we be like, how do they get the?
All right, it already looped. Another one.
Walk in the club. Yeah, like 9 of your homies. It was like 30 of us. The security moved to the side. I said, Meek, you know what's this about? You started taking it off and handing it to me. You was polite about it, Sugar Plum. You was polite. Sugar Plum, you was polite. I hear Rose. Hey, look. I got this. You got this artist you pumping. You don't want this to get out. We need 50. He brought 52, Crenshaw, and 48. He brought that money. He brought it fast. And when he brought it, I hit Big Useless and said, we on our way. Gave Meek Mills his stuff back and left. And the team needs a bag.
And I'm on a phone. He FaceTime me. So he FaceTime me and stuff like that. He was like, Nipsey just got killed. I'm like, 6 I didn't hear that. So I hang up with him. I called Nipsey and I'm like, Nipsey, what's up? He was like, oh, what's up with it?
Nipsey answered.
Nipsey answered. He answered the phone. And I was like, I love you, cuz, or whatever like that.
Did you tell him the call you just got? Or you didn't even mention it?
I didn't mention it. And that's what fucked me up because my cousin is Nipsey baby mama. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, I could have probably stopped it, or it had it.
Stop what? Fuck you mean? That fuck you talking about?
No, because listen. So after I talked to Nipsey, and I was like, "Yeah, I love you, cuz," or whatever like that. I'll see you later, or whatever. So I hung up the phone. I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey, and I'm on a phone.
She's saying that is he saying that he's Lauren's cousin?
I don't know how many kids. I think he has two baby mamas, Nipsey. So I don't know if it's Lauren or the other.
Shaquana. Now I have a question. KaiR, if you just share the first video, just if you
This
can just
one?
share it. Yeah, just I'm just reading the comment. Bluepins24. He said, "Whack looking like, thank God I wore my wire today."
Hey, it seems I'm not gonna say that it doesn't have to wear a wire. It's on the internet. That's the ultimate wire.
Looks
Hey.
like CTE, man.
Hey,
I
it's
mean,
crazy,
it's,
RJ. You know what's crazy? You know
So
what's
why
even
did
great?
Yeah, go ahead.
Huh?
Finish your thought.
No,
Finish your
you
thought.
can ask the question.
No, finish your thought.
You know what's even crazier? The thing is that this is only played a couple of them, right? A couple of these parts, but this has been going on for almost a year or two. Straight up, I'm like, yo, what the heck are these guys doing? This is you're admitting to being part of a criminal enterprise.
So
This
you're
is a
saying
Rico in the making.
You're saying about for over 2 years or about 2 years they've been going
Multiple
on podcasts
interviews,
talking like this.
not only podcasts, lives. They talk about the things
But
they
it's
have done.
just like big Kiffy D, right? Just like Kiffy D. They don't
Oh no!
immediately.
Oh yeah. They don't immediately.
They
But
don't
not only
just-
that, the ultimate, just like the ultimate.
I don't make no money off rap. I extort people. Because I kidnap niggas, I rob niggas, I kill niggas, I got a lot of shit I
KaiR rap.
keep it all real. I robbed a couple niggas, took some bricks from some people recently, right? Well, actually, I was selling somebody some crack. And I was serving somebody some crack. I extort motherfuckers too.
Yeah.
And I watched him grow up. When he first got in the streets, he came to me. He sold drugs for me. That's what I like about Skinny. That's what I like about Skinny Me music, man. It's just raw. And it's like reality rap.
The mafia.
Skinny Me go through a situation, and guess what? It's gonna be in the song. He's gonna make a song about it the same day. So I know that's why I feel it so much. I know it.
Reckless anthem.
When he said I killed the nigga and I did that, I seen him do it.
Special.
KaiR rap. He's doing 45 now. People don't learn, RJ. People don't learn. He got
And
caught
why
up
do
in
they
a Rico.
do it? So that was my question. Right? Why do they do it?
I think I have a good explanation for this. I'm
Alright.
don't have a good explanation. I'm always on the internet. I've seen a pretty good explanation about this.
Okay.
Fair use. Shout out to Grub's Kitchen.
I want to say something for a second. I say it for years, and this is proof. It's proof that I ain't never lied. People think I'm foolish. I was academically gifted all through my life. You know, I got out of that shit when I started fucking and playing sports. But we can tell. Now watch this. I've been saying street niggas never got no trophies in basketball. They never got no trophies in football. And they never got any praise for anything. So they trophies are gold chains and Jordan tennis shoes. Now, I'm not talking about everybody. But have you noticed these street niggas on these podcasts? Look at these black podcasts. Street niggas are the main niggas on there talking. You know why? These men ain't never got no praise or no esteem for nothing. They always in trouble, always in jail. Now, finally, they can get on the podcast and tell every goddamn thing they ever did in the streets. These niggas is the worst. I love it. I've been telling y'all these niggas is the back hall special ed niggas. I'm telling you. I've been saying this shit forever. ever. How is these street niggas the most requested, most telling shit on podcasts you ever seen? Now, if you ain't moved a kilo of cocaine or killed a few people, I don't even consider you a street nigga. I'm gonna call you a crash out dummy or fun dummy. So please don't, I don't want to do that. If you ain't moved a key or killed a lot of people, I don't even consider you street.
I think that's a quite fair explanation of this whole situation. Purely for attention.
But then that goes to show you again, KaiR. People
And money, because they get paid,
people,
of course.
Yeah, but people would rather be famous
Trinkets.
than rich.
Trinkets.
But other people would rather be famous than rich. So
Yeah.
they might have gotten money by moving the keys, but they still want to go viral. That's crazy. Like, and then
Sometimes
go
they don't
viral.
even have the money anymore. They blew it.
Yeah.
So the thing is, RJ, you gotta remind yourself. That's like Kiffy D. Kiffy D blew all his money. He said he should have never hang out with Diddy because that cost him millions of dollars. He probably blew the money he had. Now he's trying to get some. He has a couple of stories to tell. If you can pay these guys probably $2,000 and get a good podcast out of them.
Yeah.
A podcast that will resonate into the future because people will, when they get caught up in the Rico, people will go back in time and rewatch the same stuff. So for the podcaster, it's a win-win situation. You pay them $2,000, they'll tell you a bunch of stories.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is they telling stories that they open cases.
Would you say that the art of dialogue is surpassing Flair?
Nah, I think art the dialogue. As you mean in the sense of
In
having
popularity.
snitches on?
I'm more in popularity, I would say.
I don't think so yet. I don't think so. He's getting there though. He's getting there. But I think people like No Jumper, because No Jumper has all these guys going to the. No Jumper is mainly California.
But is it because of WAC 100? 1000?
Yeah, I think there's a
what
lot
is
of
it? WAC 100?
WAC 100. WAC 100.
Mm.
WAC 100. Shout out to WAC. WAC been on Big U's head for a long time. But anyway, what did I wanted to say again? Anyway, let's play a couple of other videos, man. Because this is the thing, right? Let me play the video of Big U before he turned himself in. This is definitely the end.
All these charges on the news. I'm headed back to
Fair
LA.
use.
And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there. You know what I mean? So
this is on his way to.
Is that how they gonna work the case?
To the station.
Everybody know I don't fuck with Kenny. Everybody know I don't fuck with Brick Baby. So if you want to arrest certain dudes, them is and put them next to me, them is the dudes you gonna have to call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that. You might as well go get 600 and whack. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raid my houses, raid my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with developing option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with developing option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes and covered nothing up with developing option. Shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. There ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lump all of us up and say it's all around the 60s. Watch and see. We just seen it with thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character. All right, man. Just pray for me. And again, they can do any one of us. It ain't nobody safe with these dudes. If these dudes feel like want you, how they going around talking about somebody's gonna raid my house before my house get raided? How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows and 100 shows, all them, you're just guilty. Y'all ain't black. Y'all sitting there following my house get raided.
Check this one, RJ. This is straight from the Biden playbook.
How they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows and 100 shows and all them shows, and y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all show ain't for our people. They can put charges against anybody.
If y'all don't vote Democrat, y'all ain't black.
Y'all ain't black.
The old guilt tripping.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me if this is guilty or not.
Justice for them.
Your boy would have been there like, yeah.
You did. You did. Justice for them.
I got something else. I got one more. I got one more. I need to find it though. I need to find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
When did the test come back?
By the way, this is Whack 100 talking to the mom of the guy who got popped, the rapper.
When did the DNA come back?
It came back 2 months ago.
And they still ain't arrested the nigga?
Well, they told me between me and you, please, Black one, between me and you, don't tell nobody because they don't want nobody to know. They're going to be making an arrest the ending of March, the beginning of April.
Got you. I'm gonna sit back and watch the show. You know, I don't give a
And
fuck
they basically gonna put his case and Nipsey Hussle case together. The same person that the DNA that the lawyer for Nipsey Hussle is gonna be doing my brother case too.
You mean the DA?
Yeah. Yeah.
District attorney. Oh, okay. When did the test come back? When did the DNA come back?
There was Baker's DNA was found under the nails of the guy.
Victim.
RJ.
Continue. I'm baffled. How these people, they just lie. Some people just lie, man.
Straight up.
Wait, were you gonna ask me something?
No, continue what you want us to say. Then I'm gonna ask.
Yeah, I mean, just people just lie. He goes live. He goes on live. He then talks about the unfairness, but then his DNA is under the dude's nail. Like it's like they just talk. You just talking.
We talking, man. Oh man.
And some people do believe him. I bet you.
Probably.
Not that I'm saying that he's guilty or he's not guilty, but they believe him without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, man. It's a crazy situation, to be honest, because um with a a lot of people allegedly already knew what he was about. The thing is this: a lot of times, well, by the way, RJ, another one, they caught him. Well, he was extorting, according to the police papers. He was extorting a weed seller, so someone who legally sells weed on in his area, and basically, according to the papers, he was supposed to pay the guy. I think either the guy was supposed to pay him either 2,000 a week or 4,000 something. It went from that, or 4,000 a month. I don't recall. It went from that agreement to randomly him, because it's always like that. It always starts with an agreement, and then all of a sudden, when people feel the power, it turns into I can walk by any day, and just ask for money. He started asking, randomly coming in, asking for 3,000, 2,000, 1,000. This guy got tired of it. Oh yeah, by the way, one of the things he said he's not gonna pay. That's when these, the story Loose Cannon told about the guy giving him 40,000. This is the part of that story. They went into that store, took a bunch of stuff, and went back, and that's when they also called Big Q. According to the papers, they called Big Q at that moment, and Big Q told them, "Bring me my money, and I'll get you your stuff back." And he got tired of this whole thing. He went to the police. They put a wiretap on him.
Wire.
Put a wire on him. Put a wiretap on the phone. All that stuff.
Snitches
So
get
it's
their
not. It's not
snitches
gonna
get their
be
properties back.
always. Whether you like it or not, but it's gonna turn ugly, man. I'll say this. So my real question is, do you think people will continue down this road of telling it all,
I think
knowing
so.
that
I think so.
attention seekers?
I think so. Yeah. They think they're smarter than they are. They always think that they're smarter than they are.
But they're special ad usually. No one is
I don't
telling them.
want this special ad. So
Right, guys, watch till the end of the show. There is a special ad situation going on.
okay. Now I'm curious. Yeah. No, but I'm
Guys,
pretty sure they're gonna keep doing it. Pretty sure they're gonna keep doing it. They've
mm,
been doing it. They're gonna continue doing it because, as you said, they need the attention
yeah,
at
it's
all
crazy,
costs.
man. It's crazy. At all cost, costing people's freedom, sometimes even yourself. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Is this the end of street dudes exposing too much on podcasts? Are the feds always watching these interviews and taking notes? Is Big U's affiliations going to haunt him? Or whatever he was doing? Let us know in the comments. And of course, we'll be picking one of the best comments to feature in one of our future videos. RJ.
Yes. Also, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos here on the Double Thought Show. We try to extract uncommon lessons from commonplace situations, and we do that by analyzing trending topics. If you like what we do, continue supporting us. We do appreciate it. And as KR said, the engagement is important. If you want to get a chance, if you want to get a mention in a future show, all you have to do is comment. And if we select your comment as the best comment of the week, it will get a mention in a future show.
OGs, keep telling your story and you might end up at the same location as Big U and Kifi D. Let's go to the third story of today. Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates has been going to a couple of podcasts and also streams lately. I still have to watch the one with him and Bobby Althoff.
Yeah.
That was
I
a
only
quite
saw some
interesting
clips.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very interesting one. But the week before this, he went also to Black Boy Max, or also called Max's stream. Of course, for those who don't know, Black Boy Max has been a quite popular Twitch and Kick streamer, and he's been getting crazy attention in his streaming world as of late, bringing all kinds of energy to his platform. But now, Kevin Gates went there, and as Kevin Gates always does, he has always a word of advice. And he stepped up and warned Max about the following. Fair use.
You see?
All right, I'm you.
Okay, what you doing?
And she, now I'm streaming.
Yeah.
She flashed me.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
Why I got them on my stream?
Because I was doing this like dating show.
Randoms, you know them?
No, I was doing this dating show.
They wouldn't even be wrong.
Damn. I'm a fucking pimp.
Nah, with all due respect, they wouldn't even be wrong me though.
Okay.
Because it's a disaster waiting to happen.
Okay. Having random people around you.
Yeah, because anybody could say anything.
Yeah.
And I ain't about to bring your energy in my space. It's sacred. You know what I'm saying? And with all due respect, then if y'all drinking, man,
but
come
you
on,
was.
He made me feel uncomfortable. You know, there you go. Yeah.
Real quick. You see?
So is Kevin trying to warn him, Black Boy Max? I mean, are streamers putting themselves in danger by inviting all these random women to their content? RJ, let's talk about it.
I definitely think so. I definitely think so. People, I saw a video of Shannon Sharp saying, I think it was on Club Shay when he was interviewing Schultz. What's his name? The comedian?
Yeah, Schultz.
And he said that if he's about to get on a elevator and two women or a single woman steps in the elevator, he'll wait.
He always says that.
He's not gonna step into it. And of course, guys, before I continue, thanks for watching. Thank you for the support. Remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on other socials, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon as well. But yeah, so he always says that, and I do think that there are countless of stories where people sue, not your average Joe. This only seems to happen with millionaires and famous people. And so, but I guess there is a trend right now of guys inviting girls on stream so they hang out. And Kevin Gates is saying, watch out, young one.
Watch out, watch out. Yeah, man. It's crazy if you think about it, right? The with all these accusations about Diddy, you would think these guys would learn, because like he says, I feel uncomfortable. What are they telling RJ? Do you remember one of the stories from not Diddy? What's the comedian who got caught up?
The comedian?
Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby got accused by a couple of women that he kissed them, as in cheek to cheek. They said he made them feel uncomfortable by doing that. Those are women that are well known themselves, and some of them weren't well known. But what you get is maybe 10 years later, they might, hey, RJ, when people are in trouble financially, they make anything up to get a come up, a lawsuit, a settlement. Hey, give me 10K, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Is this something we can expect in the future for these streamers? Because I mean, this is getting crazy.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's wise as well for them to get to let them sign waivers first and foremost when they get in, and it's also good to have other cameras. Not only so, let's say if that's a room, that's a bedroom or a room, that's great. But what I would do is I would have cameras all over the house. As soon as they get to the house, they'll get a notification that hey, you're being filmed or recorded. They need to sign a waiver as well. And you just need to have discipline not to do anything outside of the house. On cameras, etc. If you're gonna play this game. Because these women have nothing to lose. And they just have to yell grape and people will believe it. So
Yep. Think about it. A streamer inviting random women on, things get flirty, maybe heated, she gets upset, claims something happened, and boom! Career ruined, legal troubles, and cancel culture activated.
Yeah.
It can happen really fast. It can happen pretty fast, RJ. It's I don't know, man. This is I mean, this is a elder rapper, elderly rapper. I'm not talking elderly, but he's old for a rapper. He's not a young guy anymore. He's trying to warn these guys, or at least Black Boy, to avoid these
to the young
situations.
ones, he's an unk.
Yeah, he's definitely an unk. He's definitely an unk for these guys. So it's a good thing that he's trying to warn them about what's ahead, because a lot of times the problem is, are they willing to listen? That is going to be the problem. Are they willing to listen? RJ, do you think they would be willing to listen?
Well, Wallo also tried to talk to
King Vaughn.
Well, to Vaughn, right?
Yeah, to Vaughn. We know how that happened. Ended. No, not Vaughn. He talked to
the other one.
Jesus. How can we talk
And the
about
dude,
him?
and yeah, I can see us. The big eyes, right? I can see him.
The big eyes.
Yes, big
Lil
eyes.
Durk. I knew it was a Lil, but I didn't know
Lil
which
Durk.
Lil. Lil Durk.
And Lil Durk just looked at him while he was
About
crying
Vaughn.
out of
It was about
emotions,
Vaughn.
and he was like, "Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy." I don't think so.
They won't
It's
listen.
just like for example, when a parent tells a kid not to do something, the parent is seeing like a lot of risks that the kid is not. They're gonna do whatever they want to do anyway. So if that's cool in the space they hang, then they're gonna keep doing it.
So Black, if you know, or any other streamer actually who's doing, let's say, girl content, that's how they call it. Hey, put the lawyer money aside, because you probably will need it in the future, man. People will come down. This is the thing. I think we talked about it in previous shows as well. It seems like there is an increase in lawsuits against and sometimes frivolous lawsuits against people, men with a bit more wealth than the average, like you said. We saw that in Jay-Z's case with the woman who claimed that she was touched while being a minor by Diddy and by Jay-Z. That was a crazy story, guys. If you want to look into it, we have a couple of videos about that. Go check that out. But I mean, this is where it seems to be going. If you're a man of wealth, or you're man on the way to wealth, you got to be very careful, because whoever you hang out with, whether it's a one-night thing, she might come back and tell a weird story. That's all I'll say. Maybe, yeah, crazy.
NDAs, they have to sign NDAs. It's good that they record it. and after that, don't do anything with them. You know, content is content. I can understand if you want to do content, but it would be stupid to do other things with them. So that's just discipline that you would need to have.
Discipline. That's the hardest thing for a man, for any person actually. But a man has to be very disciplined in order
Yep.
to reach his goals,
Yep.
far more than any other person. Guys, let us know what you think. Do you think Kevin Gates is right? Are streamers playing with fire by inviting random women to the show, or is he just overreacting? Drop your thoughts down below, and we'll be picking one of the best comments to feature one of our future videos. RJ.
Yes. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new videos here on the Double Thought Show. We talk about trending topics and try to extract uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So we want to thank you for your support. And as KaiR said, the best comment will get a mention in a future show. So do not hesitate to engage with us. Let us know what you think and also what you would like us to discuss and cover in the future.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's go to the short thoughts of not the short thoughts. Your thoughts. Your thoughts. Today we'll highlight the comment that was placed on Dr. Umar snaps on a fan. Shout out to Dr. Umar. He snapped. And executive meeting said, "You're not even American." Questioning Umar when you don't even have anybody to lead you. Let me zoom in a little bit for those who. And he took a picture with his. It seems like a Rolls Royce, or it is a Chrysler. What is it? Chrysler 300? No, I'm just kidding. Crazy. We don't have anyone to lead us.
I've never heard that. When I read the comment, I was like, that's crazy. So his
Shut up.
question, his reaction implies that you need someone to lead you.
I
That's
think
crazy. And the word lead,
some
not
people need
guide, KaiR,
leaders.
not guide, not coach.
Some
to
people
lead
need
you.
some people need leaders, RJ. Some people want someone to look up to and show them the way. Even though, hey, do you remember this? Hey, sometimes our shows come back it's the same story. Your leader, your mentor might be leading you down the ravine towards your end. He might be setting you up, but you want to so focused on leaders instead of leading yourself.
These people are crazy.
People, I don't know, man. I think people a lot of times want leaders. A lot of times people use leaders to shift the accountability. They don't want to be accountable for their own actions. Let the leader solve the problem. I can make money. Leader, help me. What are we doing, man? Yeah, probably we're not even Americans. You're right about that, but I don't need no leader to lead me. I don't need. Hey, but RJ, he's telling you he's not a. I'm gonna say this. He's telling me he needs a man to lead him. He needs a man to lead him. Who needs a man to lead him?
A woman.
You need
know what
some
the crazy
alpha
thing
man.
is? You know what the crazy thing is, KaiR? If you share his picture again, his profile picture. I don't know if you can zoom in a bit so it's clear.
This is the max. This is the max. I can zoom in.
That's the max. Okay. So you know what's the crazy thing, KaiR? Now that I'm thinking, that's probably not even his car. It's probably his leader's car, the one that he's paying to lead. That's it.
Hey, but let's be honest. People go sometimes. People look for people like. I mean, I like Umar as a content creator. I don't see him as a leader. I don't think people should see him as a leader, because if this is your leader, well, ask yourself, where are you going? That's also what you want to ask about your leader. People go to church to find a leader. You gotta lead yourself. You gotta lead yourself. That's the only way you can go forward. A pastor, we've covered a couple of stories about pastors. You would think a pastor could lead you. He might be. There are some pastors out here who couldn't even lead themselves. They're probably going to wait a second. They're probably leading themselves to hell, and you're following him blindly.
Yeah. How many stories didn't we cover about pastors?
Oh my God! At a certain point, we need to hold back. Otherwise, it's gonna be a pastor bashing show. Before we know it, we have a different name. We're not Double Thought Show. We're Antichrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh man. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't even it just came out. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about this debauchery. Oh man. Do you need a leader in your life? Don't follow us. Follow yourself. We only gotta give you the tools so you can lead yourself. That's what we're trying to do here at the Double Thought Show. We're not trying to create followers. We're trying to create leaders. Leaders of men and women. Women that can lead, men that can lead. Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments what you think about executive meeting. Don't meet people executively. Let them meet you. Anyway, RJ, you want to say something or as a closing?
Yeah, I just want to thank the comment of the week. Hey, do better. Yeah. And one thing that I didn't say, but it's important to just mention real quick. Hey, Dr. Umar is not an Americanist. He's a Pan-Africanist. He's talking about Pan-Africanism. His whole point is to unite descendants of especially the Black African slaves. So that comes in different colors. Some have more melanin, some have less melanin. Some are like me. I'm like the Matt Barnes on the Matt Barnes type. You're more like the
Michael Blackson.
No, that's the mic.
That's the mic.
And that's the whole thing, right? That's the whole thing. And for you to comment on a Dr. Umar video talking about you're not even American, I mean, you don't get what he's talking about. So you ain't getting your money's worth, I'll tell you that. Anyways,
guys, let's go to the final segment of today, which is always around the internet, where we cover a couple of clips we've seen on the internet. Today, we're going to start with DoorDash. Fair use.
Pay later firm Klarna. This one is landing and partnering up with DoorDash. In the coming months, customers will be able to use Klarna services to purchase groceries, retail, and a Dash Pass annual plan. And customers will have the option to pay for their purchases in full in 4 equal installments or defer payments to a more convenient time. Here, shares right now of DoorDash up by 1.5%.
Yeah, and I'm not proud to admit this, but I am a Dash Pass member.
Really?
Yes, I am.
How long? Member since?
Like 2 years now.
Okay, since
Yeah,
23.
It's a good deal. It's a good deal. But for DoorDash, this is their first buy now, pay later partnership. We've seen this shift in consumer sentiment, this decrease in consumer confidence, this expectation that we're going to have inflation elevated over the long term. And we know that a lot of consumers, they've been pretty squeezed when you go to the grocery store. So the fact that we're seeing this buy now, pay later partnership for DoorDash, I think could be a positive, hence the share uptick that we're seeing today. But this is also coming ahead of Klarna's expected IPO. And I think just partnering with, more of a sexy name like DoorDash, a name that people know and recognize, that could potentially get some retail investors on board.
More debt creation, RJ. People are out here door dashing and paying 3 months later. Crazy. Where are we going?
That's DoorDash. That's going to be on layaway. That's ordering on layaway. I don't know.
That's
but
crazy.
But I think it's a race. It's a race to the bottom as well, right? Because you're going to take more risks. I understand you're going to get more orders, but you're going to take more risks.
Yeah, I think not sure how the Klarna business model is, whether they foot the bill and then you have to pay Klarna. I guess that's how it's usually done. So I've never used Klarna. I don't need Klarna. I'm not so I'm definitely not the target group here. I've never thought to use Klarna, so I don't know. I've never looked into their business model, but if I would think you're moving the payment installments, that means that they are probably footing the bill, the $15, the $50 at that moment. You wanna eat lavish, but you cannot pay it, dude. You gotta figure out. You got your priorities wrong in life. If you're door dashing and you cannot pay it right away.
But who does this business model appeal to? People with no money, or people who don't know how to manage their money.
Yeah.
So you're going to take on higher risks just to get more orders in. I mean,
well, Klarna will put the money up, right? So that's Klarna is
listen, KaiR. I don't know if it's DoorDash or Klarna. Someone's gonna get screwed.
Someone's gonna get. That is true.
That's
but
what
hey, you know what's also called?
What?
Foreclosure.
Yeah. Chapter something.
Imagine, RJ, imagine losing your home over your door. Yeah, man. I can pay my DoorDash bills. Yeah, put up your home. The thing is, you know what's the problem in this? I'm making a joke, but most of the people, so the majority of the people who are using DoorDash are between the age of 25 to 34. That's compromising about 31% of their of all the 31.5% of all the users across the group age. So that's also not the people who have a lot of assets to get anything. So it's you might be right on the risk part. I don't know. Delaying. All I'll say is this. This is bonkers. For our viewers, don't do this. It's gonna end bad if you start doing this one. Because it starts with one order. It starts with one order, then it becomes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Before you know, you have 100 orders with deferred payment. Or you're paying them in 4 installments. What are you doing, man? You don't have the money. Make sure you make the money in order to be able to spend it. Crazy. Next one for today, Jake Paul. Shout out to Jake Paul. He decided that it's a good idea to call out Anthony Joshua. Fair use.
I know my boundaries. I want to fight Anthony Joshua exclusive because I know that I will fucking beat Anthony Joshua's ass. I
Dude,
know
he
I
just
will
got
beat.
knocked out, right?
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't have a chin and he has no skill and he's stiff. And I love you, Anthony. We're friends. All this shit, but I want to fight you. I know my boundaries. I want to fight Anthony Joshua exclusive because I know that I will fucking beat Anthony Joshua's ass. I
Dude,
know
he
I
just
will
got
beat.
knocked out, right?
Yeah, yeah. He doesn't have a chin and he has no skill and he's stiff. And I love you, Anthony. We're friends. All this shit, but I want to fight you.
Do you think he's out of his
Mind?
Skill class?
I usually Jake Paul fights people who are, let's say, really like they're big names, but they're either not in they're fighters but not boxers, or they were very good fighters but now they're very old. I don't know if Anthony Joshua is the one to mess with, but I think that if he wins Anthony Joshua in that fight, he will get way more credibility.
The last fight he fought, I think it was in 2023, that was against Tommy Fury, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was Tommy Fury. Was it Tommy Fury? Was it Tommy Fury? Let me take a look real quick. Oh no, he fought. Did he fight all these guys after Tommy Fury? Well, he fought Andre August, Nate Diaz after that. Oh, I thought he fought Mike Perry as well, Mike Tyson. We're fighting a lot of washed up people, but Tommy Fury, who's let's call it a legit boxer, the less talented brother of Tyson, he lost that one. Anthony if I'm not mistaken, Anthony either has a gold medal, Olympics, or he went to the finals. He went pretty far into the Olympics. So he can fight.
That's what I'm saying.
The problem is he's fighting against other professional boxers that do this full time.
Yeah.
He's gonna run into a jab.
Yeah.
And is
you're saying Jake Paul is.
Yeah, he's gonna run into that jab.
Yeah.
I think he's bigger too. I think he's probably taller than Jake. It seems like
I think so too.
That's already a
That's what I'm saying.
mismatch.
I mean, if he can beat him, then he would get more credibility.
Yeah.
Because the people Jake Paul usually fights are big names, but that are either they're not boxers, or they're not, or they're washed up. Or not washed up, but they're more. They've fallen off the cliff. So they
Or
still
they are
have it, but it's not. They're not in their prime.
Or they are 60 years old, 70 years old, almost with can barely walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Who will win this fight, Jake or Anthony? Anthony has a soft shin, so maybe Jake can try out and swing a little bit, maybe connect one time, and Anthony is out of here.
Yeah,
Who
maybe.
knows? Who knows? I won't watch it. That's for sure.
No, me neither.
Next one, a must see. RJ, have you been to St. Bart's?
No, I did go to St. Martin on 2 occasions. On one occasion, we went by boat, And as we were arriving in St. Martin, we did pass St. Bart's, but never went on the island. Of course, St. Bart's or Bartolomeus, I guess. St. Bartolomeus. It's like one of the expensive islands. But no, I haven't. No.
Okay. Let's take a look. Look at how the plane is landing in St. Bart's.
So yeah.
Wait a second.
Whoa. Whoa.
Another one.
This is another one?
No, it's the same one,
That's
but
the
I
same
mean
one.
another loop, another one. It's a good way to a good reason to visit the island, so you can see this with your own eyes.
Yeah. Of course, St. Martin also has the airport at
Yeah,
a
they also,
beach.
yeah.
People get engine burn just for the. I mean, I don't get that.
That's probably their leader told them to do that.
Yeah. Their
Their
leader
leader
said,
told them.
"No weapons formed against you shall prosper."
Go hold on to that fence and see
On
if
the
you can
fence.
see if you
Yeah.
can make it. Ah, no, you're right. I don't know
That's
why
dope.
people do that.
That's dope. I would like to go to St. Bart's. Well, I'm probably not. I might travel once this year, but I would like to start traveling more. That's probably going to be. I do get some things in order first. You have like sequence before you can ball out.
Yes.
But St. Bart's is definitely. And let's say if you're on St. Martin, all those islands are easily accessible. St. Bart's, I believe, is like I don't know how much hour, maybe 10 hours by boat or less.
So that's a
Let me-
day swimming for the
well, no, I'm
illegals.
not gonna swim though.
That's a 2-day swim for the illegals. Just make sure there is no
45
hurricane at that
minutes,
moment.
depending. So 45 minutes to get.
With a boat.
Yeah, from St. Martin, it's pretty close.
Okay.
So
that's
you
a
go
10
from St. Martin to St. Bart's, and you can also go to Anguilla. It's also like something like that. So there are a bunch of planes going to St. Martin. Of course, you have to look at a high season, low season because it is like in the hurricane belt. But when it's not hurricane season, there are planes coming from. Let me see, because the taxi driver told me they have from New York, they have from Chicago, they have from Atlanta, they have from Charlotte, they have from Boston, I believe. And that's just the states. There are more.
Yeah.
There are more
There are
places for
more.
sure. Texas. So a bunch of planes. So and once you get to St. Martin, so the connection flight is when you get there. Anguilla is there. Anguilla is there. St. Bart's is there. But for you to go to like the Virgin Islands, that will take you, depending on what boat you have, it can take you like 24 hours, the US Virgin Islands. But it's still pretty close by. You can go see what's Virgin Galactic's name? Branson?
Yeah, Branson. Yeah. Russell
Yeah.
Branson.
Richard Branson?
Richard Branson. Richard Branson. Or you can just if you have 200K in the bank, you can just hire the island for I think a week.
Which island?
His island. He has his own island. Right, Richard
Yeah, he
Branson.
does. He does, yeah.
For 200K, you can rent it
I
for a
thought you
whole
were
week.
talking about the other island in the Caribbean.
Oh no. No. I'm an island boy. I'm an
Because
island boy.
that's also in the Virgin Islands.
No, the island boy. Jesus. Don't swim too far. You might hit a skull or two. Anyway, guys, Let's close this show off. I made a mistake, by the way, RJ. I got our shows mixed up because on Thursday we're gonna talk about a special at the end of the show,
All right.
not
Cool.
in this
Not
show.
today.
But I have something because people probably stayed along. I have something for you. I have something for you. KR always brings gifts. That's how the little ones know me. Uncle KR always brings gifts. This is my gift. Fair use.
I saw Jamie Foxx's special. I didn't know what to think. 5 minutes in, I'm crying like a baby. Ah! The fuck am I doing crying at a special, nigga? Jamie Foxx ain't shit. That nigga gonna make you watch his funeral. Nigga televised his funeral. He ain't even dead. He was just up there. Let me be specific. Anything I say tonight is allegedly, bitch. I don't know shit. I just be up here talking. I love Jamie Foxx. Let me say that. I love Jamie Foxx. But his motherfucking clone. His clone ain't shit. His clone kept on messing up. The clone showed up with a face full of freckles. We ain't never even seen Jamie Foxx with freckles, bitch. This clone is stupid as hell. The clone didn't even have a tattoo on the back of his head. I couldn't believe it. I watched the whole thing twice. I still don't know what had happened was. That nigga started the story with, and somebody gave me an aspirin, and 21 days later, wait a minute, what? That sounds like somebody gave you a dip. You got to be more specific, sir. I'm scared of all them niggas. And they don't invite me nowhere because they know what the fuck is up. I want to see the shenanigans, my nigga, but I do not want to participate. This one I knew I was gonna fuck with Jamie. This nigga was having butt-naked basketball parties. And I love basketball. But I don't love basketball like that, bitch.
Hey guys, let us know in the comments what you think. Share your thoughts, and RJ, you can close it out.
Yes, thank you for sticking with us until the end. If you're still here with us, you're a real one. Whatever your thoughts are, let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other socials and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification icon. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see each other in the next one. Until next time. Peace.
Peace. I don't like basketball like that either. You won't catch me dribbling no ball.